Yeah, concerning Abba Kyari, the CP, DCP of police, the case he had with drug dealing case at NDLEA and also the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, like saying him, with Osh Poppy. You can see that this gullible Kyari is justifying himself by blaming IPOB or IPOB for his misfortune. Now, if you can recall, a presidential aspirant, Adamu Garba blasted Kyari for accusing IPOB or the Indigenous People of Biafra Eastern Security Network for his misfortune. Now, controversial presidential aspirant of the All Progressive Congress APC, Adamu Garba, has lamented on the activities of the arrested Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, stating that he acted as a common criminal. Wow. Speaking on his Facebook page on Friday, Garba urged Kyari to stop blaming the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its security outfit, Eastern Security Network, for his ordeal. Kyari had, in a police report on Wednesday, blamed the IPOB and ESN, accusing it of trying to dent his image. Part of the report reads as follows. The officer did not deny violating social media policy of the police. The officer, Kyari, stated it is a campaign to smear his reputation by members of IPOB ESN who moved to destroy him due to his onslaught against them in the southeast. In a post on his Facebook page, Garba wrote, Abba Kyari should stop blaming IPOB or ESN, even though we know who they are, but he should carry his cross because he acted as a common criminal and should be treated like one. Okay, that's a good one from Adamu Garba. For the first time, I would say, okay, I'm thinking the same way. Or let me say, Adamu Garba is thinking the same way I'm thinking, because most of them they are just political bigots, trying to play to the gallery and trying to be sentimental or being tribalistic. That shouldn't be. We are all Nigerians. What is IPOB? What is ESN? Those that are perpetrating evil. You are a criminal. You are a criminal. You are a drug pusher or drug addict. You are a drug addict. You are drug. You abuse drug. You abuse drug. Not blaming one section of the country or blaming one part of the country or blaming somebody for your misfortune or for your atrocities, for your crime. No. Why did you go and push drug, or why are you involved in illicit activity, or why you involved in crime rather? Sorry, you are a criminal. You are involved in criminality. You are involved in crime. You are involved in so many things, and you are saying somebody somewhere, even if it is IPOB that said, okay, Abba Kyari, we must report him. Then if your hands are clean, nobody will report anybody. If you have done the needful and you according to what you stand for, you stand for justice, you stand for good governance, because you are part of the government, because you are just in the first parastatus, and you're not acting as one. You are not leading by example. So what example are you giving your children? If you are telling us IPOB went to report you, yes, definitely yes. If they are going to report you, even if it's not correct, you will be vindicated. Yes, even if the allegation is not even true, you'll be vindicated as a police officer at that hierarchy or at that rank. You still want to pass blame, and that's why Adamu Garba is saying, hey, you are just like a common criminal. Yes, that is what you are, common criminal. That adjective is just very, very embarrassing. Common criminal. Deputy Commissioner of Police that will soon become the IG. Somebody is labeling you as a common criminal. Don't you know that that is an indictment alone on its own? With just that, you're a common criminal. You're not even a professional criminal. You're not. Oh God! If you want to, involve in fraud, involve fully in fraud or fraudulent act. If you want to be you want to be a criminal, you will be a criminal. Don't hide under the disguise of being a police officer and perpetrating evil. Nobody will admit that. So because they will say there is no ignorance for law or ignorant of law. Let's assume, okay, you're just a civilian, you do not know what your left says to your right. That means being a police officer, you just only attend that position due to not even merit, due to recommendation. No, not even recommendation, introduction. Because if I say recommendation, that means you have a good antecedent. Due to man no man. Come, now my brother, be this, go there, go and sit down, go and become this, that. a police officer, for crying out loud. So FBI came the other time. They were talking about how to extradite you back to the United States. But some persons are saying it's a plan work from maybe opposition party. It's a plan work from this that. Now this drug. Who are the people involved in this drug now that are planning to dent your image? Because the coast is clear and everything he has brought back open. Now Nigeria or Nigerians, I don't know how they feel about it, but what I feel is that I'm not even happy. I would say the truth. I'm not happy concerning this. Abba Kyari, what do you want? What else do you want? You're doing your good job. Definitely, you have been exonerated, or let me say, you have been hyped. Because the hype they give this Abba Kyari, I don't even know what kind of work is he doing. Well, maybe because he's adding the diabolism of his being fetish, so he pulls through, and now they I don't know, maybe they deployed you to Southeast. But you doing the right thing, you were not doing the right thing when you were in Southeast. So that's why you need to suspect them. Yes, I've said it. I said it in my last article. I said it that if you have no sin, there is no fear. You don't need to fear anything. You don't need to fear anything. You don't even need to accuse anybody. If you have done the right thing, going to the Southeast is not the problem. What did you go there to do? Now you are blaming Ìpòb. That means you have done something that is not right in Southeast to the Ìpòb, to the ESN. Yes, and that is why you're thinking the other way. That's how a criminal thinks. Because a criminal will think that these people are good bogus, so hope some of them they try to call police, they can't catch me. You'll be thinking awkwardly. But if you have done the right thing, you don't need to think, because you have done the right thing, as in you are a good person, you have been doing good to so many people, so you wouldn't know where. But who did I offend? I've not done bad to this, I've not done bad to this. So directly now you are saying that Ìpòb is to be blamed for your misfortune. That one aside, now what is your misfortune? What have you done that they are castigating you? That's the yardstick. Nigerians, hope we listen. We learn every day. I'm not saying we are all perfect, but the main truth needs to be talked. I'm not even talking about ethnicity. I'm not talking about tribalism. I'm not even talking of from this angle we are looking at it. But what I believe is that if you have really done good, yes, good go follow you. If you do bad go follow you. And then Wizkid said, I wish you what you wish me. You understand? If what I'm wishing you is good, definitely you wish me good. Then if I wish you good and you want to wish me bad, that means you are not wishing me what I wish you, but I wish you what you wish me. That's what Adamu Garba is trying to portray here, so that you should understand these things. You are just like a common criminal. And it has been recalled that Abba Kyari was suspended by the Nigerian police in July 2021 for his alleged links to the internet fraudster Ramon Abbas, alias Hush Puppy. And Hush Puppy is in the custody of the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, is in the United States. And while Abba Kyari is in the custody of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for alleged drug dealing. So, meanwhile, the Federal Bureau of Investigation has called for the extradition of the super cop over his alleged link. So you can see that Abba Kyari have so many things to answer to. He's going to answer to so many things. So he shouldn't hide. And as I heard, it has really shown clearly that Abba Kyari should have, traveled himself to the United States. Tender his self, explain, and he will come back. Simple. But if they use force on him, that means he's going to go to jail for life. And that's just all.